Hello, I am back again with another dream. This time it was a tsunami East Coast dream. I wanted to just talk about what the Lord showed me in my sleep. Like I said before in my other videos, God gives me quick dreams, and it's not drawn out. And so I wanted to talk about the first dream, the first East Coast dream that I had. It was more so for the southern part that God showed me a couple months back. I saw in vivid detail a map, and I saw the southern eastern region of the map of the United States. You know, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. I saw those particular 4 states and the coastlines of those states. And the Lord showed me this map, and it zoomed in. And when it zoomed in, I saw, I wish I could have drawn it. I should have drawn it out, but pretty much most of Florida was underwater, and also the whole coast of Georgia was completely underwater. And I want to say Atlanta was still present, but Savannah, all the way to maybe about midpoint of that that whole east side of Georgia was gone underwater, but Atlanta was still there. But I'm not sure you know, if Atlanta was saved, but the water really didn't reach that far to the city area. But all of that side was underwater. South Carolina and North Carolina's coastline was underwater as well. I'm not too familiar with the cities there, but they were pretty much gone. Now, in this particular dream, I didn't see what had caused the particular flooding, and I did not see if it was an earthquake, you know, tsunami / thing, but I knew that it was a tsunami. I'm sorry. I didn't see if it was an earthquake that had caused the tsunami, or if it was some sort of bomb that was dropped in the water that caused a tsunami. I'm not sure about how the tsunami happened, but the Lord just showed me a map of these coastlines being cut off and flooded with water. And then the next dream that I had concerning the East Coast was a couple of weeks ago. This was for up north, and this was mainly targeted for the New York City area. I saw, well, what I was doing was I floated up into an aerial view, and I was right next to the Statue of Liberty. So I was looking down from her vantage point into the city of Manhattan and just the whole skyline of New York. And what happened was, I heard while I was up in the air, I heard on the radio, please, ladies and gentlemen, you need to evacuate the area because a 9.0 earthquake has just struck in the Atlantic Ocean, and you need to leave because a tsunami is getting ready to hit the city. Please evacuate the city right now. And so after that announcement happened, I saw the number 9.0 and a plus sign appear in my dream, and it was in red, and it just zoomed in into my face. And so this earthquake that happens in the Atlantic Ocean is going to be 9.0 plus. And so we should know that typically when there are earthquakes in the ocean, especially large ones, very large tsunami waves can come and they can hit. And so after that 9.0 number appeared in my dream, excuse me, I'm sorry. After it appeared in my dream, I looked down and I saw people in the city just running to and fro. They were just running everywhere like little ants. And you know how you step on an ant pile and the ants come out and they're frantic and they're just like bumping into one another? That's what that was like. People were screaming. They were frantic. It was very chaotic. And then I heard people that lived like in penthouses and were at the top of skyscrapers at the very tip top. They said to themselves, I'm not going to get ready. I'm going to stay, and I'm just going to wait it out, and I'm going to see what's going to happen. And in my mind, after I heard that, I was like, you know, if there's a warning, you need to leave, because a 9.0 earthquake with that type of tsunami wave, you might not survive that. But the Lord cut the dream off there. I did not get to see the tsunami hit the city, but I did see people who were frantic. They were running to and fro, and they were trying to evacuate. And I also heard people who just decided not to. So even with warning, you know, there will be some people that are going to remain where they are, and they're not going to take heed to any of the warnings. And I think that that's a spiritual aspect as well. We as believers, we have a job to do, and we have a job to warn the people, and either they will listen or they won't. And if they don't listen, it will be to their demise. And that's concerning spiritual things as well as physical. If, you know, God is giving dreams and visions about natural disasters, and he's telling people to cry loud and spare not and warn the people as watchmen on the wall to get out of a certain place, then they should take heed to that. But at the same token, if you live in New York, or if you live, you know, in the southern states, which we do, we live down in Georgia, pray about it and pray that God will, either he'll have you stay or he'll have you to leave, one or the other. I'm not sure the time frame of these events. They might happen after the rapture take place. They might happen before, but many people are receiving dreams and visions regarding this. And God is instructing people to leave, like California. I have not had a dream about the major earthquake that's going to happen in California, but I believe that that's going to happen. And even your scientists and seismologists are saying that a big one is coming, but the Lord has been instructing people to leave California because of this giant earthquake that's getting ready to happen. But again, if the Lord is not telling you to leave, then stay, because he still needs light in these particular cities and in different states. So I was just wanted to come on and record this and just give you a heads up as far as my dreams are concerned. But I think that God is giving multiple people the same dreams over and over and over again. And so we must take heed and listen. So just be prayerful, be watchful, and please don't forget to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ to your neighbors, to your family, to your co-workers in the marketplace, in the grocery store. Please don't forget to preach the gospel, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. It took me a while to post these because I don't know. I don't like posting everything that I dream about, but I just been feeling an urging to do it. So I just decided to post it. I'm not on YouTube for fame or anything like that. I don't care about that stuff, which is the reason why I rarely post. But if the Lord instructs me to do it, then, and my sister as well, then we will. So, but be encouraged, and remember, always keep your lamps lit and always have oil ready on hand, because the bridegroom is coming for the brides that are ready. In Jesus' name, y'all have a wonderful day.